I'm going to do a quick video on the layout of my lighting and layout of my future builds and upfits. I do all my install, and yeah, I mostly don't fuck up the wiring, and I do a pretty damn good job. The more I do, the better I get. But anyhow, so I go with the model less is more when you're stopped along the highway, when you're not in live lanes of traffic or in a very busy area, like on like a entrance ramp or exit where people are hauling ass on both sides of you. But this is how I have selection 1 on my slider switch set up. It's kind of like a double flash with alternating and all in one. I have no idea what it's called, but as you can see, that's selection 1. And on selection 2, it becomes the full bar, front and rear, same flash pattern. And 3, it turns on all the other auxiliary lighting and white takedowns that flash in the front light bar that can be manually shut off. Kind of like a park kill, but not a park kill. I'll show what selection 2 is. This is not selection 2. This is Greta. She's the baby German Shepherd. She's 3 years old and just a goofy shit. Alright, that's selection 2. You can see it alternates 3 times and it flashes all together 3 times. And that activates the front light bar, which I'll show you here in a minute. That's the front of the bar. Okay, this is selection 3. It's the flash pattern is called action scene. I think it's the default that the light bar comes on from Whelen. The best pattern in my opinion. It alternates, does big bold patterns, nothing crazy, nothing unsynced, and I don't really care for unsynced patterns. They're maybe appropriate for like a cop running code to a a hot burglary or a domestic violence, where you need that extra eye-popping attention for the few seconds you may see the light bar before the cruiser flies by you. But I don't do that. I'm usually parked along the road assisting a motorist or doing some shit. But with those unsynced patterns, they're attention grabbing and they're a distraction. That's what they need to be. They want that attention the few seconds before they get there. I don't need that attention. I just basically need to alert people that there's some shit going down and don't run my fat ass over. So that's why I don't run any unsynced patterns. And probably the next build I will do will probably be with a Whelen carbide system, so I can sync everything together and make it real pretty and be able to utilize steady flash a lot more. Well, actually be able to utilize steady flash because I can't do that as of now. But I'll back up, show the TIR3s on the back of the tunnel box. One's in the grill and then bumper. And I'll show you where I'm going to be putting some M4s on this truck. Kind of drives me crazy the empty space where the brake lights are, but I gotta have those brake lights, so I don't have much of a choice. These are my Phoenix C3s. I had to unhook because the 2 rear ones grounded out. This one has a shitty cruise mode thing kind of go on. The other one won't sync, so I just disconnect them. They're filling holes until I next payday, where I'm gonna mount an M4 here in amber. So like say I'm along the highway chaining up or taking my chains off, just something simple that's not gonna be obstructed from a vehicle on my wheel lift. My hands, the car. But in the meantime, they're just covering holes. Got my Whelen microns in red on the flange thing. Kind of fucked myself a little bit right here. I gotta touch that up, but it's been so cold. But you can see in the front, there's a vicious dog fight. As soon as I put the camera on them, they stop. But I have the TIR3s alternating. The amber ones are segregated on their own switch, so I can just have amber modules on. But the white lights, I don't know what flash pattern it is, but it's like a single flash that speeds up and slows down. It's like a high-low. I call it the high-low, so the high-low. But in the bumper, I've been really contemplating removing those and making a little flange mount for a couple M4s in red, but I don't know yet. Time will tell. As you can see in the grill, the red flash one side, then the amber flashes with the Micron. I've been also thinking about maybe mounting some sound off intersectors right here, so when, say, I'm loading a tall vehicle that blocks my light bar, I'll have lighting down the side of the truck where motors can still see. If you ever notice the semis that have the stickers, if you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you. Well, people almost always see your mirrors. So, but I don't know yet. May go with wheeling so I can keep everything synced, or maybe, I don't know. Time will tell. As of now, the light bar has takedown lights in the middle, and alley lights are all segregated separately. I don't have enough scene lighting on the side, so I will be adding some lights to the side for white illumination. We're doing shit off the side, service calls, you name it. But as of now, all I got's that on the side, which is good for finding addresses and other shit. The rear, the sliding was already there when we bought the truck, so I just kept it the same. The top are segregated from the bottom. You can also see I have lighting down there that was also there. It's also hooked up to the rear lighting on the bottom of the tailboard. So that's just a quick video of I got my stuff laid out. It's been working pretty good. Gonna be making all the trucks the same here pretty soon. Doing one truck at a time though.